Before the sun rises over Washington, the city rests in a quiet blue darkness. Streets lie empty, traffic silent, the world not yet awake. But beyond iron gates and wide green lawns, one place has never truly slept. Bathed in pale morning light, a white mansion stands alone and still, calm on the outside, silent, almost peaceful. Yet behind those walls, history never stops breathing. Because inside this house, wars have begun and peace has been negotiated. Secrets have been buried and decisions have changed the fate of millions. This is not simply a home, and it is not just an office. This is the White House, the most powerful address on earth. From here, a single signature can send armies across oceans. A single phone call can prevent a nuclear catastrophe. A single choice can reshape the lives of an entire generation. But this symbol of power did not begin as a fortress. It began as an uncertain dream in a fragile young nation. The year was 1792, and America was still finding its footing. The country needed more than laws. It needed a symbol of leadership, a place that represented strength, unity, and stability. So a design competition was announced for a presidential residence, and an Irish-born architect named James Hoban offered a vision. His design was simple, balanced, and quietly dignified. Workers began cutting stone beneath the hot summer sun. Bricks were laid one by one through winter winds and rain. Sweat soaked into the soil as the structure slowly rose. Day after day, year after year, the mansion took shape. No one could have imagined what this house would someday become. At first, presidents walked these halls like ordinary citizens. There were no armored vehicles, no heavy security, no barriers. Just leaders living and working under one modest roof. But history has a way of growing louder with time. Inside these rooms, laws were drafted and futures debated. Maps covered tables as strategies were whispered late into the night. The fate of a nation often rested on quiet conversations. Then, in 1814, the unthinkable happened. British troops marched into Washington, and flames filled the sky. The president's house burned, its walls blackened and broken. Smoke swallowed the city, and the symbol of America seemed lost. For a moment, it felt as though the nation itself had fallen. But the country refused to surrender. The house was rebuilt stronger, wider, and painted bright white once more. As decades passed, the residence transformed into a command center. During wars, telephones rang without rest, and telegrams arrived by the minute. Generals waited in tense rooms for orders that meant life or death. Every second inside these walls carried enormous weight. Then came a new fear that haunted the modern world, the nuclear age, when destruction could arrive in a single flash. To prepare, engineers built a secure bunker beneath the building, deep underground, protected by steel and concrete, hidden from sight. Even if the world above collapsed, the government could continue below. Power, buried quietly beneath the earth, ready for the unthinkable. Today, the grounds are guarded by the United States Secret Service day and night. Snipers watch from rooftops, and cameras monitor every corner. Sensors track movement, and even the airspace is tightly controlled. The house is no longer just a residence. It is a fortress. Yet for all its strength, strange stories linger in the shadows. Staff speak of footsteps, flickering lights, and echoes in empty halls. Some believe the spirit of Abraham Lincoln still walks these rooms at night. Because this house remembers everything, and power here never truly sleeps.